Hey there, Ezra. My name is TJ Barrett, and I am a local web marketer and web designer. And I just wanted to make a quick video for you to see if it would be helpful. I do some prospecting, and I figured I'd shoot you this video real quick. So I'm kind of taking a look here at your website, obviously, and it looks pretty nice. Whoever did it did a great job. Looks clean and professional. However, I was looking through it, and there are a few things that I may, if it was me, tweak to potentially help you rank a little bit better in the search engines like Google and Yahoo and Bing. First things first is that a lot of times Google and the other search engines will basically pick a few different things that help you rank. Number one is always content, and what I mean by that is the more text that is relevant, so the more that you talk about your services and the more content basically on each page, the higher you're going to rank typically. And so one thing I might do if I was you or whoever does your web design stuff is you did a good job here. You have your services and you have all your pruning and removal and inspection and cleanup and all those things. If it was me, I would try to think of 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or more services, have more testimonials on the front page. I know it could sound crowded at times, but I'm telling you, man, it's one of the best ways to be able to get you to rank higher. So that's one thing I noticed. Secondly, your phone number up here, it's a little bit small, so it might be hard for somebody to see it if they're looking for a way to contact you. So what I would typically do is I would typically have it like right here, right below your logo, and big, bold, maybe a red or a bright green or something like that, so it sticks out. Have quite a bit more text on your page, and then yeah. So those are a couple things. Secondly, there's something that's called citations, and citations are basically what you would think of as, I don't know, a phone book, for example. So Google local listings, Bing, Yelp, Yahoo, and all those others. The more times that you're cited on different websites throughout the web, Google sees you as more relevant, and therefore is going to give you more power rank towards the top. So from the looks of it, it seems like you guys have a few citations on the main ones, mainly Google and a couple others. However, if it was me, I would take that and look at your competitors and try to double or triple the amount. So typically I try to shoot for at least 100, hopefully 200 at times, to implement those to help you rank better. Thirdly, what's very, very important, and a lot of people don't know about this is kind of where it gets a little bit techie, but there's what's called backlinks. And backlinks are basically any time that your website or your name of your brand or your picture or whatever is on another website across the web, basically referring you. So if your website is on another relevant website that talks about tree cutting throughout the web somewhere, if you were featured in a blog or something like that, you're going to get a backlink. And the more backlinks that you have that are niche relevant, the more juice you're going to get. So if we go over to here, here is your website. I ran this tool called Majestic SEO. It's a great tool. You can check your backlinks. You can do things like that. Looks like your site's pretty new. Your URL's only indexed 2 times, and so this is kind of where people are going to find out whether or not the person who designed their websites really know what they're doing or not. And from here, it looks like you have 0 backlinks. And with that being said, man, I mean that's going to hurt you. I mean that's why you're not ranking on anything as far as keyword terms in Google. Whether I type in Corvallis tree cutting or Corvallis tree service or tree removal or stump removal, whatever. Having 0 backlinks is not good. Let's go to Glenn Walker. I think this is one of your competitors, and he's only got 12, and let's see, he's got 160 in his history, so really that's not very many, and with a little bit of work, we can definitely get you outranking him, and I believe he's number 1 in your area in Corvallis for all the main keywords, which getting in front of him, in my opinion, wouldn't be very hard at all. He's only got 41 domains referring him, 34 IPs, which that's all kind of mumbo jumbo to you, but basically what it says to me is that he's not putting in a ton of effort, but he's still doing enough to rank number 1, and with a little bit of tweaking on my part or whoever's part, we could definitely get you outranking him and get a lot more revenue coming in from your website. Let's see here. So this is an example. Google.com obviously is like the most important website on the internet. But you can see here their trust flow is 100, their citation flow is 100. Both of those things are very, very important. You don't know much about them. But look at the amount of backlinks that they have. Over 100 million. I mean, that's, or 100, yeah, 100 million. So that's, or 100 billion. Wait, geez. So anyway, yeah, that's really important. Here's another website. This is actually one of mine that I just built within the last few weeks here for a client down in Eugene. And we've got about 200. So right there, I'm already beating the limb locker guy in this particular niche. So if this were your tree cutting website, we would be outranking him, and we'd be taking a lot of his business, the majority of his business. One other thing I want to really quickly talk to you about is how things are structured on the actual web page when you do a search. So I typed in Eugene Dentist because that's a common one. Google ranks things in 3 different ways. So they have what are called Google Ads, which is right here, which nobody in your niche utilizes Google Ads, and yes, they do cost money to click on, but the beautiful thing is in the meantime, while you're not ranking, it could be an easy thing to do to get you to the top of the web page, to get you some business coming in the door while we're trying to get you ranked. The second thing is local listings. So it's these guys right here, this top 7. They call it the 7-pack. This is where you see people with lots of reviews. You see basically the top 7 most relevant to the niche in the area as deemed by Google. Now if you Google tree cutting Corvallis, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that there's 2 spaces left for somebody to get on there. And look at these. The most reviews I see is 1. And I did see you had 1. I think it's the lady who's doing your SEO for you. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to pick up a phone call. But I think I was talking about the different sections. So you have your organic, which is just naturally ranking. So obviously limb locker's number 1 right here. Sometimes you'll have those Google Ads like I had talked about. And then these are the 7-pack of local listings. And on this one, like I said, there's only 5, and there's only, the most reviews you're going to get is 1. So for example, when you get more than 5 or more reviews, the stars will start to pop up. And I always for at least 10. And whether you get them from happy customers or there's other ways of going about doing it too that helps you move up a little bit. But see, look at this guy up here. When you see somebody, if you're looking for a dentist in Eugene, you see a guy with 4.7 and 27 reviews, and the next best guy has 10 or 15 way down here, and he's only a 3 or a 4.2. 95% of the time, people are going to click on this one first and probably go to him because it seems like most people have had a happy experience. And so if we can get you ranked up there, up to the top, and you have 10 reviews or 15 reviews and everybody else has 1, you're going to be dominating in your niche, and that's really what's important. So anyway, that's kind of just real briefly what I wanted to talk to you about, and I appreciate your time, Ezra, for taking a look at this video. And if you have more questions, I would actually love to sit down and talk about it. You can email me back through the email that I'm going to send this to you. And yeah, we can go from there, man. I'd love to do a little consultation with you. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.